and welcome to LP Outdoors. Today will be the video to see if you guys like me or not. Please like me. Please. Okay. But today I'll be telling you guys about how I wanted to start hunting and fishing and why do it. So, let's start off with fishing. So, my first reel I got in mid-March 2023. First reel I bought, Springfield, Missouri, a Lose Smash. Or, is it? I don't know. I got the rod up there. Yeah, and the reel right here. So I got those separate. This, $30 at the Springfield in Missouri. The Bass Pro Shops in Springfield, Missouri. Excuse me for being ignorant. But since then I have found such obsessions as in Mystery Tackle Box, Googan Squad, and all the other things that fishermen do. Fishing rods, fishing reels, okay, that was a fail, just like me. But no, yeah, and it just got me hooked, you know, just like a largemouth bass when you hook into them. So my first bass I had ever caught that I remember, because I think I might have caught one when I was like 5, maybe, or younger, I don't know. But, so, I went to my neighbor's lake. First cast, second time I'd ever even been there. I was throwing a Rattling Rapala rattle trap. I would buy thousands of them if they still sold them. But, yeah, so I bought that, had that, and went out there, threw it out. This bait caster was not tuned at the time, so giant bird's nest, just terrible, and I felt a thump. So I set the hook, reeled that puppy in, and, we got him. 5.48 pounds. That's a hoss. And then I've caught bigger fish than that since then at the same place. So it's insane. But yeah, I'm hooked. Like I said, fishing is something that you can do for a long time and it just never really gets old unless you fish every day at the same time, same place. Don't do it. Don't ruin yourself. Also, I have another tip. Never just buy stuff specifically for one place and be picky about what you get. Only because you're going to fish at this one spot, maybe. But what if you go somewhere else and the fish don't like that? So you need to be, open to try new things. Advice. From me to you. Alright, we'll go into the hunting. So, last year, 2022... I think it was December, I went out on my first deer hunt ever. But I wasn't hunting. My uncle was. And it was a successful hunt. So once you go on one successful hunt, especially an evening hunt, those are just my favorite, because if you hunt, you don't have to most of the time do anything afterwards. You don't have to go live your regular life. After a morning hunt. Evening hunts, by far my favorite. You also get to watch the sun go down. It's pretty cool. And then, we got the deer. I got to learn all about it. Then, late January, so after deer season ended, we found this deer that had been shot illegally, or not illegally, or just didn't die or something. It was shot, and it was half dead. What the heck? Oh, never mind. So but me and my little brother, we went up to it, what you're taught in your hunter safety? You poke it with a stick, that sucker got up, and limped over and fell over the other side of the fence. So what we did, I made sure it was there. We're like, yep, that sucker ain't moving. So we ran back home, called the game warden. He came out like 2 hours later, and the deer was still there. Thank God. Man, that would have sucked if he wasn't there. The whole game warden comes out and the deer's gone. That would have sucked. But he was there, and he dispatched the deer because the deer was not gone yet. And it was down a giant hill, the dam to our pond. Down that, over a fence, through a creek. So I had to drag it under the fence, through the creek, up the hill, and it wasn't field dressed. Yeah, but that was difficult, but I did it, and we got the deer, and we gutted it, and cleaned it, and got that deer. So that was amazing, and I just got to have the experience of cleaning and doing all the afterwork of a deer without having to have the pressure of shooting it. Because I shoot it with a bow. All of you bow hunters, go down to the comment section and comment, bows are for men. I mean, I'm not saying shotguns are for anything else, but if you can kill a deer with a bow, you're a true hunter. Even if it's just a crossbow. Just bow hunting is so much harder, and you have to know the range, and just, I won't go into that. But yeah, and you know, who inspired me to even do this channel is I've been watching Kendall Gray for the longest time. Got a lot of his merch. Kendall Gray flashlight. And I got like hats, and I got I should buy his. I have his Yeet Worm, so I have just a bunch of his cool stuff because he has some of the best merch on the market. Except for, you can't count Guggen Squad because they're like they were a business before YouTube, I think. So can't really count that. But yeah, he inspired me to do it. So I thought, what the heck, might as well take you guys along with me on my adventures, seeing me do stupid stuff and fun stuff and the cool stuff, and see me catch my bass, so people will actually believe me when I say I caught a 4-pound bass yesterday, and they're like, you couldn't even catch a 12-ounce bass. Kiss this. There's a bass in my freezer right now that weighs double whatever you caught. Unless you caught a 10-pounder, because that's like half. I think it's 6 pounds in there. That might be a video coming up. Me trying to taxidermy my own fish because I don't want to spend $500 on a bass mount. I'm like, no. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, drop a comment, make sure to turn on that bell, and I'll see you next time.